Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and this is part 9 of this unboxing. And it's just 2 collections in one part. So it's all of these books. It should be pretty good. Some cool stuff, actually. No Golden Age, but some cool stuff. First one, it was a free comic that got sent to me. I think this is like one of those Comic Tom free books. This is X Factor 109 with Legion on the cover. Actually, I enjoyed the Legion TV series. It was quite good. But I only watched the first season. I didn't get into the second season, but I thought the first season was good. So that's that. And then I ordered a bunch of books from BiggieShaq. So the immortal BiggieShaq, who's another YouTuber, he actually, at his local comic shop, he managed to find a collection that was pretty awesome. Like some really great books at really great prices. So they had like a fairly good run of the Treehouse of Horror series for The Simpsons. Now, those books, if you look them up on eBay, you'll see they go for crazy money. And basically, he sold them to me for a reasonable price. But they're really cool covers. A lot of the covers were done by Bill Morrison. And so we got Treehouse of Horror. I believe this is issue number 9. I have a lot of the Treehouse of Horror. I think I had the first maybe 5 or 6 issues. But then I went away, so I wasn't able to keep up with it. But there were some really great covers. So this is Treehouse of Horror. He's got like these weird tentacly arms, and he almost looks like that three-eyed fish that you see in the Simpsons cartoon with where they have the radioactive water. And then speaking of radioactive, this kind of looks like almost like Toxic Avenger. So we got Treehouse of Horror number 8. And this is, what does it say? It doesn't say anything about who he is. It's supposed to be. Parents Beware, goriest issue ever. But just a kind of a cool one. Half of his face is gone. It's like a giant Bart Simpson attacking. So very cool. And then we got Treehouse of Horror number 10. This is with Kiss cover. This is Bart Simpson's Treehouse of Horror Monsters of Rock issue. That's kind of fun. And this is the one I really, really wanted. Number 12. This is the one where he got the aliens basically cooking up the Simpsons family, which is fun. Let me zoom in so you can see it a bit better. Very fun cover. So yeah, I don't know. I really like these Treehouse of Horror ones. Great art. And now this next one is an Infinity cover. Actually, I think I already have this, but hey, it's the second copy of it. It's an Infinity cover, another one with either Kang or one of those ones. You know, and it's a nice Infinity cover. How many times does it repeat? 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 times. Not bad for Infinity cover. And then, so that's issue number 2. And then we have Treehouse of Horror number 13. This one's kind of interesting too. This is like an homage to Black Cat 50, where he's got the radium, and he's like, his face is like dissolving as a result. And the kid's going, ah. he always does that. It's like, yeah. But this is like an homage to Black Hat 50, which is very cool. I think Bill Morrison and Groening were really into pre-code horror books. When I interviewed Bill Morrison, he even told me that that the Bender, who was another character that was built, done by Groening, was based on a Startling 49. So their influence from the Golden Age is very, very apparent in these covers. So just a very cool Black Cat 50, Black Cat Mystery number 50 homage. And then we got Treehouse of Horror number 7. And there was a similar story within the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror TV series where Bart was the one with the 2 heads. But this is funny as well. You got him and what's his name now? Burns, Mr. Burns. So yeah, so Treehouse of Horror number 7. And this is really cool. Treehouse of Horror number 3. Where they sit on the couch, but they're all zombies in this one. So wow. Very disturbing art, actually. Written by Evan Milk and Cheese Durkin. Wow, very interesting. So, very cool. Treehouse of Horror number 3 and number 7. And so those, I got all those from the immortal BiggieShaq. So I just want to say thank you to him. But he also, even though he gave me a really great price, I mean, he sold them very, very affordably. I think it was like $10 a book, basically, something like that. It was like very inexpensive. He also threw in this one. This is The Mighty Thor, number 11. But the interesting thing about this is that it's part of the American Cancer Society. And it's Marvel and the American Cancer Society are joining forces for Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. Do you know that having cancer in your family can increase your cancer risk? This September, get to know your family history and make knowledge your superpower. To find out more, talk to your doctor about your risk and visit cancer.org. So what a weird partnership, like cancer awareness and like prostate cancer of all things. Prostate cancer and Thor. It's just such a weird mix. So it's just very odd. So yeah, I thought that was, I guess there was several books that had that prostate cancer awareness thing on it. Okay, so that's the first collection. The second collection was a series that I missed when it came out, but it had some really great covers, and I just thought, hey, this was like $1 a book, or maybe something less than that. It was very, very inexpensive. I think it was like more like 50 cents a book. So we got Birds of Prey, number 1, and I just bought the whole series. So got Birds of Prey number 1, Birds of Prey number 2, Birds of Prey number 3, Birds of Prey number 4, and they just have really great covers, if you can see. And we got Birds of Prey number 5. I just like the covers, that's why I picked it. I figured, hey, why not pick up the series? There was one cover in particular that I really liked. So it's number 6. This is an interesting one with Batman, number 7. I think it might be this cover. It was one of the ones I really liked. Black Canary and Oracle and a whole bunch of characters. It's number 8. We got number 9. guess Oracle didn't do so well. Her wheelchair's all mangled. And then we got number 10. Number 11. Looks like Catman and the Huntress. That's interesting. Then we got number 12. Then we got number 13. So just basically bought the whole run. I thought it was very inexpensive. I think it was like, I want to say like 10 bucks, something like that. It was like really inexpensive to get the whole run. I was trying to pick up 1 or 2 books from the series individually. It was this book right here. This is the one I really wanted. And the reason I wanted this is it has the Phantom Lady on the cover. So this is Birds of Prey number 14. I just thought it was cool. This is like the DC modern version of Phantom Lady, where she has like the yellow and green costume. And then we got Birds of Prey number 15. It's not bad for like, I think it was like, as I said, it was like 10 bucks or something like that. It was very inexpensive. So yeah, just lots of really great covers. If you like good girl covers, I thought this was a nice little series to pick up. Okay, so that's it for that part. The next 2 parts of this unboxing are all the big slabs. So stay tuned for that. Remember to comment and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.